Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. I hope everybody had a great week. Today we're here for Post Review Friday, which if you're new to my channel is where I talk about a diamond painting that I've recently finished. I give you all of the details, things that I enjoyed, things that I maybe didn't love so much, and anything maybe that I changed about the canvas, any of that fun stuff. So today we're here to talk about this kit, which is called Haunted, by the artist Rita. Konya. I never know if I say her name correctly. Here is the image. This was my Halloween kit. It's a 50.7 by 70.6 round. Now, this was intended to be my cats and bats entry, which it was, but I had also planned to do another kit in October for drills and chills, but unfortunately I didn't get to that one. If you watched my post review from last Friday, which was All Cats Do Go to Heaven, that kit took me a long time. So I was only able to get 2 finishes in for October, which is fine. I believe that you guys would have seen my month in review on Wednesday. So if you want to hear more about all of that, definitely check out that video. But today we're just here to talk about Haunted. This kit, I believe it came out during their anniversary sale, maybe, and I skipped initially on that whole sale. I didn't purchase anything. And then I happened to be on their website for some reason, just browsing, and I saw this kit and I was like, dang it, I really like that one. So I ended up picking it up. This is my first piece by this artist. I think I do have a couple. Is this my first kit by this artist? I think so. I think I have a couple in my stash that they have done on Amazon with this particular artist, but I think this is the first one that I've finished. There were a couple of more Halloween kits that came out from this particular person, but I didn't purchase them. They are on my wish list though, because I think I'm really into this artwork. At first I wasn't sure because it's very like, I don't know, it's very like watercolory, I guess. I don't know what medium this artist uses, but sometimes I feel like this particular style doesn't render great in diamond painting form, but I think this one turned out pretty good. So let's take a look. I will go ahead and pop up a full-length picture here for you guys so you can see it in the correct orientation. Also, I apologize for my voice. I just got up, so I can't decide if this is just like I just woke up voice or I'm getting sick voice. I don't know. Steven was sick all of last week. I'm filming this on Saturday before. So he was sick this whole week. So I'm like, I hope I'm not getting it. So I apologize for my voice, but hopefully we can power through. Okay, so here is the piece. Again, I did pop up a full-length image, so hopefully you would have seen that. I'll do another one at the end of the video. Now, this kit, I am seeing a drill. I'm feeling a drill that's not pushed down all the way. There we go. I do like this kit. I think it turned out really nicely. I will say that I do think that it could have been larger. Now, in saying that, I was drawn to it because it wasn't massive. I'm really liking the, like 50 by 70 has kind of been my sweet spot lately, or smaller. I'm just not into those super large paintings right now. I have so many of them in my stash, so hopefully I get back to wanting to complete them. But this is a good size. I finished this, took a couple of days off, but I finished this all together in a few days. And I like when I can move through a kit that quickly. So I do think that it could have been larger, but I do think that the size that it was rendered at is fine. I think when you look at it compared to the rendering, which this is kind of what I was saying about like watercolor type images, is sometimes the Diamond Art Club rendering can be a little harsh, but I do understand that they need to render it a certain way for it to translate at all. Like this particular area, like the walkway, you can see is just kind of like a blend of colors, and Diamond Art Club added in some black lines, which I think gave it the definition that it needed so that you knew what it was. But I do kind of feel like the rendering is a bit more liney than the artwork. And I think that's just because the original artwork is watercolor. But with that being said, I still think that this rendered really well. You can absolutely tell what everything is. It was really fun to work on. I love all the little ghosts just kind of peeking out of places. I think that they were rendered quite well because obviously a ghost is like, I guess I shouldn't say obviously, but ghosts are depicted normally as like translucent or transparent. So I think the Diamond Art Club did a good job of making them appear to be transparent, but still having like the definition. Like you can see this one, obviously he's not charted in white, he's charted in like a light purple, because if you were to look at him, I guess it's so weird to talk about ghosts in like real life, because anyway, if you were to look at like this ghost, obviously there would be some purple that would be shining through. So I think choosing like a lighter shade of purple, I think they did that really well. So I did really enjoy like working on all of my sections. It was kind of like something would come out and you weren't expecting it. Like as I was working, I didn't really know where the ghosts were. So as I completed one, I was like, oh, look, it's a little ghost. And I love working on paintings like that, where you're kind of bringing something together in every section. Also, obviously, I love the little kitty cat. I think that her hair turned out quite well. I like that it's, I don't want to say highlighted, but it's kind of like defined with a brown. I think that blends in quite well with the purple rather than like something harsher. And all in all, like the kit was very nice to work on. I didn't feel like the glue was difficult. Like I know sometimes I talk about how Diamond Art Club glue can be very slippery for me. This one seemed fine. This is somewhat of a new-ish kit. It is a 2023 kit. So I didn't have any issues with that. Obviously the symbols were great. I very, very rarely have issues with Diamond Art Club symbol quality on the canvas. No issues there at all. And it was pretty color blocky. I will say that there was a bit of confetti, but nothing that wasn't like manageable. I think it was pretty much color blocking confetti, which is a kind of what I prefer. It was a good mix of both. As for the ABs that Diamond Art Club charted, I think there were 3 ABs, yes, and 1 fairy dust. So the first AB was this gray color, and this was in the cat's chest and also what would be his nose. Second AB was 126, which is a really light purple. That was all throughout her hair. I think that was the only place we had that purple, was her hair. And then the third AB was 141. This, I think there were 2 bags of this AB. We did kit this up together last week. I'm pretty sure there were 2 bags of white AB, and anywhere you see white is that AB. So throughout her hair, the little band on her witch's hat, all of the white down here. I think they kind of used it as like to depict fog. I think that this would be like fog, if you will. Also, all the stars had the AB, so I really, really loved where they chose their AB placements. And then, like I said, we did have 1 fairy dust, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. And it was this like orangey color. And I found this, I didn't find it, I laid it down in all of these little leaf things down here. And I think, are there any up here? I don't think there were any up here. There's some in these like little, I think these might be bushes here. So pretty good placement with this. I personally always want more. Like I wish there would have been another color of the fairy dust diamond. But I am glad that this kit had it in it at all. As far as the drills are concerned, I had plenty of every color. Because this color palette was so like purple and brown heavy, there were some of these like lighter colors that I felt like I was going to run out of, but there weren't a lot of them on the canvas. So I didn't start with a lot of them, if that makes sense. I am somebody who's always like, oh my gosh, I'm going to run out. I don't want to run out. But then it's like, you really only need 5 diamonds, so they gave you like 25. So it's just a me thing, not a Diamond Art Club thing. I think it's been a bit since I've run out of a drill on a Diamond Art Club canvas. So the drills themselves though, the rounds, were pretty good. I didn't feel like they were as trashy as some of the kits that I have been working on lately. Here is what we had in the way of trash. Come on. Oop, one more. So again, this is a 50 by 70, and this is the trash that we had. I don't think that's bad at all. It seems to be the typical newer round drills from Diamond Art Club. They have a lot of holes in the top, which I've talked about before. I think that's just kind of the way it is with the round drills these days, which is fine. And if you watch my post reviews regularly, then you know that for me, as long as I had enough drills, as long as I don't run out, I'm fine with trash. I pointed out for you guys so that you're aware of drill quality. And I like to save it as I'm working on it just so I can see as a whole. But as long as I don't run out of drills, I don't really care about the amount of trash. So those are my thoughts on oh, I have to show you guys. I did end up adding these glitter drills. I added 4. All right, so let me turn this so that I can show you where I added in these drills. So I ended up using 3 of the orangey colors that I pulled. We have golden, rose, and peach. I used all 3 of these colors in the cat's eyes, and I think they turned out so cool. Hopefully you guys can see. These are not listed with a DMC. They're just named with like a regular name, I guess. So all I did was I just kind of matched colors. So you can see that like this peach one is similar to some of the oranges that are in the sky here. And those were also charted in the cat's eyes. So I just kind of went for it. I picked colors that were similar to what was charted, and I think that they turned out quite cool. I then put some of this orchid in the windows of the house. Let me see how I can show you guys this. So if you can see there, again, I just kind of matched what color was charted and I put them in place of that. I think it ended up being, I think it was S, which is, what is S? 32. 3607, which is kind of more of a pink shade, but I think that the sparkle fits fine. And then I ended up adding some of the golden drills into the moon, which I wasn't quite sure about, but once I looked at this kit from a distance, I thought it looked really, really neat. So there are a lot of ABs in there, the 141, and then those sparkle drills. So I really liked those. I really enjoyed working with them. Now I'm like thinking about my next kit. I'm like, I wonder if glitter drills will fit in that kit. Stay tuned, because I don't know. All right, so that is everything on this particular kit. Again, this is Haunted by the artist Rita, Konya. It's a 50.7 by 70.6 centimeter round drill. I do not know if this is in stock, but I do have a link, an affiliate link down below to Diamond Art Club if you wanted to take a look. Let's talk about my accessories. Now, if you watched my kitting up video, we chose these accessories together, but let's take a look. Oh, I forgot I broke a 7-placer while I was working on this one. Okay, for my tray, I ordered this custom colorway from Bijou Bliss, excuse me, a couple of months ago. I think I ordered it over the summer just so I could be prepared and it is orange with the purple filament on the inside. I really liked working with this particular tray. I do enjoy Bijou Bliss trays quite a bit. I want to try their newer sizes though. I don't mind working with the large one. I pour a lot of drills in my tray at once, so the larger the capacity, the better. But I do want to try their other sizes. And on the day I'm filming this, they have their Christmas drop this afternoon. So I think you might be seeing some Bijou Bliss trays in a haul soon. But that is the tray that I chose. I didn't have the perfect pen to match, but this one has little bat glitters suspended in it. And obviously there are some bats in the sky, and I did this kit for cats and bats, so I thought this was a good pick. I used the putty from Enabler's Outpost in the scent Candy Corn. This is what they call Chit, C-H-I-T. It's their version of putty, and it works quite well. I will say I've had this one for a bit. I think I ordered this last fall when they did a sampler pack, and it has dried out just a touch, like just a tiny, tiny bit. And I actually prefer it a bit more than like fresh, brand new, right out of the package. I felt like it was a little bit less, it wasn't stringy at all. Sometimes putties, when they're new, can just have a little bit of like extra stringiness that kind of comes out of the side of your multi-placer, or when you're trying to like change your putty. I actually really, really enjoyed it this go around. I liked it before. I've talked about Chit on my channel before, but really enjoyed using it this time around. My little ghost cover minder is from Caffeinated Cat Crafts. Love that one. And then I used 2 washi tapes. The skinny washi tape I use on my containers. I've had some people ask lately what I'm putting on my containers under my stickers in my kitting up videos. It's thin washi tape. It just makes it really easy to peel all of the labels off. I tried this like 2 years ago at this point, and I have not gone back to wrestling with the labels. So definitely recommend washi tape. This is from the brand MT, and I got this in a multi-pack off of Amazon. And then my little ghosts washi tape here is from Amanda Michelle Designs. So that is everything. Those are my accessories, my thoughts on this kit, the changes that I made. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will see you next week. Bye.